Yesterday, 5 ANC supporters died while travelling to the ANC January 8th statement rally in Mbombela Stadium. That, of course, in Mpumalanga, taking place yesterday. The incident happened when a bus hit another bus at the rear and rolled down an embankment in Limpopo. 35 passengers, we understand, have been reported with serious injuries, while 19 had minor injuries. SABC News reporter Katlego Nyoni is covering this story for us. He was live to us yesterday from the scene. He's at the Provincial Hospital now. I understand, Katlego, it seems like he's still getting ready for us there. Katlego, I hope you're able to hear us now. What is the update with regard to the number of casualties? And indeed, several people are still in hospital, we understand. What is the update with regard to that?
Criselda, as it currently stands, it is still 5 people that have sadly lost their lives in that horrific Makgoba bus crash. We know that 57 have been admitted and treated across different hospitals in the province, hospitals like Mankweng as well as Letaba Hospital. So out of the 57, 3 were from a separate bus that was also destined for Mbombela, to where members were planning to attend the January 8th statement, and 54 were from another bus. Criselda, in this accident, there were 3 buses involved, and unfortunately one of them rolled down an embankment. Well, today, this morning, at the Polokwane Provincial Hospital, at the forensic pathology wing, members of the bereaved families of the 5 people that lost their lives have started to arrive. They have appointed a spokesperson who will be talking on behalf of the 5 families. His name is Emmanuel Rataga. Good morning, Mr. Rataga. Thank you very much. This must obviously be a devastating period from the families. We have gathered here today for the start of that positive identification process.
This is very much sad indeed. I'm here on behalf of four families. Renale family ya Setabola, renale family ya Makhanyoa, renale family ya Garakubu, renale family ya Mafumu. Then let our polare bana ba bona o ba ratwa ba rena ka bale ne ba le ka passing yela ebe ya o celebrate mengwaye 112 ya African National Congress. Then Kamaswabi ki tlhakanong le tsona bele ka family re tlemo ba African National Congress yesterday but le ka malapeng gore ba re khopela gore re tlemo Polokwane Provincial Hospital to come and confirm our loved ones. Re mo re tlile re khumana support ya botse re na le MEC ba rena ba maphelo bo mapopira mathoba re na le bo mayor ba rena ba gona mo bo Papa Edward Masilupaya ke bona o ka re le maabane re be re na le bo premier ba rena Stan Mathabata. Then ba gola botlhoko ka se se diretse o bela ka family ka di family tse jenne tse le tla opola mo di family tse jenne re na le ba babedi ba gara ku that's why le bona re na le di family jenne mara out of 5 loved ones.
Thank you very much. And obviously this process to positively identify, although we know you just told us the names, is starting today. It must be very difficult for the families.
It is very difficult. Re gola botlhoko as the families mara re a tseba gore mafelelong ka thegwere khumana o jo African National Congress re tlo no re thomile le bona botse re tlo felletja le bona botse then re no khopela gore dilo ka maka re tlo ba re bolela le ba African National Congress mo ile gore ma di family di tlo nya ka thusho re tlo no fela re bolela le bona o tloa ka day 1 and o fitla le ka the last day ya poloko re tlo ba rena le bona and re sano le boa thegwere sa ikhumana gore bana ba rena re a tseba gore ba be ba rata African National Congress. Is that is why ba nametse ba siela bontshi ba ona re a tseba gore bana ba bontshi ba batho ba supporta rena batho ba supporta African National Congress ke re rata le ka o tseba ke di botse je ile re di retse bele ka di family. Is that is why re le monas.
Thank you. Speaking on behalf of the families, that's the appointed spokesperson of 5 of the bereaved family members who sadly lost their loved ones in that horrific crash yesterday at the Makgoba Mountains in Limpopo. We understand that they were traveling, of course, to Mbombela, but also MEC for Health in the province, Popi Ramatuba, and PEC member of the ANC, is leading a team of forensic pathologists and medical examiners who will start that process to positively identify the victims. I'm going to speak to the MEC. Thank you for your time this morning on SABC News. Take us through today's process.
Morning and morning to all your viewers. Of course, it's a very bad day. It has been a bad day for us since yesterday. But the process today, as you see, I'm with the mayor, Councillor Baya, and his councillor, the speaker, the chief whip are here. We are going to be meeting the families. We started the process yesterday. Today, we are expecting them to bring their ID and the IDs of our loved comrades that have departed, so that together with South African Police Services, who are already here, we must start with the positive identification process, so that immediately when we are done, our pathologists must start with the postmortems or autopsies, so that by tomorrow I'm expecting that the team would have completed the autopsies, so that the process of preparation for burials can start, because without postmortems it's going to be difficult for families and also for the organization, which is the African National Congress, to assist with the burial process.
You're obviously going to be, as the ANC, offering support to the families. Is that correct?
Yes, I've spoken to the provincial secretary of the ANC even this morning, and you would remember that yesterday we moved around the hospitals with the chairperson of the ANC, who's also our premier, to make sure that all the patients who are admitted or who are not admitted, all those who were involved in the accident, received the treatment or that they deserve. So from the 57 that we had, we can indicate that out of the 57, only 4 it remains admitted in Gapane, 1 in Van Velden Hospital, 2 here in Mankweng, and also 3 in Letaba. So you can see that it's comforting news, the fact that there were 57 in total, but we're left with few that still require our services. What I can also indicate is that this morning when I checked, the ones that we triage as triaging is classifying as priority 1, meaning they could not even speak on the scene, they had head injuries. This morning when I checked with them in Mankweng, they are fully conscious, they can talk. That's positive news. So that was the first part that we had to do, both as the African National Congress and also as government, because we also need to play our role to make sure that first support of those who sustained injuries receive. The second part would be those who have been discharged will continue with debriefing in Polokwane Hospital, which is their local hospital. We've already activated our team for psychologists. Now, with the current, our deceased, where there is a lot of work that is needed, as I've indicated, the leadership of the ANC has indicated to say we are going to make sure that we support fully these families. We will do that both especially as the African National Congress, because they were part of us. We were part of them. They did not, to us, these are our soldiers who died while en route to say they want to celebrate their movement. They love this organization of theirs. So that is why the ANC is clear in terms of supporting the families.
Thank you, MEC Ramatuba. Criselda, that's the MEC for Health, Poppy Ramatuba, outlining the process that is about to unfold at the Forensic Pathology Wing at the Polokwane Provincial Hospital, stating that medical examiners will shortly release post-mortem and autopsy results so that the families can begin with that process of burial. It is a somber period for these families. We've seen these families, the looks on their faces say it all, that this is a devastating period. We will still be here monitoring developments around this sad story. Criselda.
Well, Katlego, thank you very much indeed. Indeed, very sad what took place there while those ANC members and supporters, of course, headed towards the ANC celebrations that were taking place in Mbombela yesterday. But that bus involved in a crash, the bus that was ferrying them there, involved in a crash with another bus. This is, of course, in Limpopo. We'll get another update from Katlego as soon as there is one that is available. But sadly, 5 people passing away in that accident.